Hey, welcome to Shine Talks with Shine. Real brief, I'm not going to be on here long. Um, so before we get started, please hit that like button. Um, hit the subscribe button. If you would like to, hit that Cash App that's down there. I just jumped on real quick because I saw a poll that was raised last night after the DNC. That's too much noise. And it said, who demonstrates the strongest leadership qualifications? Donald Trump had 60-something%, and Vice President Harris had 30-something%. That's scary. Not only is it scary, it's mind-boggling, because I'm trying to figure out, what is it that these people are watching, or that these people have seen, to say that he shows stronger leadership qualifications? This man can't even keep his own businesses together. But there are people who feel like he can run America? How can you run millions of people when you can't run your own personal businesses? It makes no sense to me. How is knowing that a young lady that's been assaulted does not have the right to do with her body what she feels like is right? How are we okay with that choice being taken away? If an uncle does something to a child, or their father does something to them, or their cousin does something to them, they don't have the right to make that decision. That's sad. It's scary. It really hurts to see those choices made for them. You know, listen, if you don't vote, you ain't never voted. I guess that might be the same. If you've never voted, don't care for neither one of them. You don't feel like it's going to make a difference, please vote. Because it's not just about you. You not voting can affect your child, your niece, your nephew, your grandparents. It affects those above you, and it affects those that are coming after you. So for us, it's imperative that we vote for the Democratic Party. You don't have to like Vice President Harris, which I don't know why you wouldn't like her. Like, they have all these campaign ads saying that she falsely imprisoned people. Well, Trump has already said that if a police officer unalives someone, that they probably just made a mistake, which means that they will get off. That's scary, because we've already seen what happens in that. We've already seen the consequences behind that. We've had our people shot in their own house. We've had one of our own with a knee on his neck. We've seen one of our own doing absolutely nothing, a kid, unalived. And that's who people will vote for. Like when I drive through Georgia, I see out here in the suburbs where I am more Trump signs than Harris signs. And that's scary. Like, that's scary. I don't know what tactics has to be done for people to understand it's not about her gender. It's not about Vice President's ethnic race, because truth be told, she's just as black as Obama was, and we loved him. That's the first black president, which it wasn't, but whatever. It has nothing to do with how many times she had to take the bar, because truth be told, it's probably a 5% rate of people who pass their bar exams the first time. Let's be real. So let's take the gender out. Let's take the ethnic race. Let's take our personal feelings about women not being superior or women not supposed to be in leadership positions. We got to get out of that and look at what it is that she's going to do during her term. Because what she's going to do during her term is what really matters. Because we all done did something. Everybody's closet is full. Everybody got skeletons. Everybody has done something in their teen, early 20 years that we don't do now. So let's take all of that out of it and vote freedom with Harris or chaos with Trump. I can't express the importance of voting in November enough. I don't really even know what do we gotta, what the hell gotta happen for people to understand that voting this term is detrimental for not only us, but again, our children, our children's children, our grandparents, our parents. Both of my parents are over 75. So their Social Security and so all of that will be affected. All of that will be troubled if Trump gets in. I want to propose a challenge to the YouTubers, vloggers, bloggers, interviewers, whatever you are. Every day, even if you don't come on, or whenever you come on, to talk about this election. Let's forget about what the bishops is doing. Let's forget about what genders somebody is sleeping with. Let's forget about exposing people. Let's forget about what the celebrities are doing for at least twice a week. And have panels about the election. Let your opening vlogs or blogs be about this election. Let's band together for a minute. I know it's folks out here that don't like each other, which is crazy to me because most of y'all don't even know each other us, I'm gonna say us, don't know each other personally. If it was not for YouTube or social media, we would not know that each other existed. But whether we know each other exist or not, at the end of the day, this election is what matters. Even if you do a show every day, a couple times a day, let at least one or two of them be about this election. I don't know how many people would do it, but I think it is imperative because those of us with small platforms and those that have large platforms, you have an influence over your audience. And if you can express the importance of this election, I think that that would help. Now, people like Wiley, we gonna pray for, because the help that he needs and the things that he needs and the help that he gets from the government and stuff, if he really does vote for Trump, there's a 90% chance that he's going to lose all of that. I don't know if what Wiley is doing is clickbait. If it is, it's still dumb. But him harassing people and calling black people the C word and harassing women about their weaves and different things. Now, that one lady he ran up on, that husband was gonna get him. If in the event that something happens to him and he has to go to the psych ward or to jail or holding or whatever, with Trump in office, I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for him. So please, y'all, please, please, I can't say please enough times. Even if you don't like Vice President Harris, look at her proposal for what's going to come. Look at Donald Trump's and make a realistic decision. Those of you men, pastors and bishops and that don't feel like women should be superior, take out her gender and think about what's going to happen to you, your family, if Donald Trump gets in. She got a male vice president, so it ain't like it'll be all estrogen running around. YouTubers, bloggers, use your platforms. Use your platforms and get these people to vote. A woman should have the right to decide what to do with her body. Our children need jobs. We need economically for prices not to get higher. A lot of people are barely getting by on what they have now. And for it to get worse, it's scary. It's scary to see that 60-something% feels like Donald Trump has the better leadership qualification. 60-something% to 30-something%. It is sad. It is very sad. It is very sad. Michelle Obama came on, and as a woman, if you're a man and you can't feel what Michelle Obama said, it's a side eye. And then everybody's favorite president, Obama, came. You can't dispute anything that either one of them said. We need somebody that's for the people and not for themselves. She did. Michelle Obama did that. She did that. She did that. She spoke better than Barack. That just shows that a woman can. But we have to get out of our minds. Men have to get out of their minds. First of all, I'm going to say this. Women run more than we're giving credit for. Most households, even with the father present, the mother makes more of the decisions. The mother handles most of the business. The mother is the one who raises the children. But we give the men the respect of a man that we were taught that we're supposed to give. So if the woman is usually the one that stays, that's the at-home mother, which means she's taking care of everything. Yes, he pays the bills, but she runs everything. So why can't a woman run the United States? All of that men are superior and women need to follow, and that's a bunch of talk. Because without these women, most of these men wouldn't make it. Why do you think most women get custody of children after a divorce? Right? You're right. So again, vote. If you're not voting for Vice President Harris, just vote Democratic. And before I get out of here, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. If you feel so led, hit that Cash App. That's right there. And I'm going to get out of here because I have to go in here and get some business done. So I hope that you all have a great day. I pray peace, blessings, prosperity, protection. And that's it. I'm out.